some new information coming out. We know that Barkey's killer has since committed suicide.
Yeah.
And we're going to play this clip from CBS 4. So take a listen.
Hear this.
Jealous Kernizan. He is the manager for a Haitian music group in New York City, and reports from New York say he was angry as a hornet when he found out that his wife had a boyfriend, that he was stalking her to the point that she took out a restraining order and then followed her to the hotel on Saturday night where she was having a rendezvous with her lover, killed her and the lover. It was an extreme crime of passion, according to Deputy U.S. Marshal Barry Golden.
This individual stalked his ex-girlfriend, locked their car in, and then just opened fire relentlessly. 20 to 30 rounds were fired.
Well, New York City police teamed up with the United States Marshal Service and tracked this man to South Florida. They've been working this case for the last couple of days. Eventually tracked him to this apartment not too far from the Golden Glades interchange. They tried to get him to come out, but he wouldn't. Marshals said they heard 3 shots. It would appear that he tried to kill himself, missed once, missed twice, but the third bullet did the trick.
Wickerman, you know, you guys are the dynamic duo, you know, Captain Barkey and Wickerman. I can only imagine, you know, what you're feeling now, but just your immediate reaction, you know, when you heard the news, what actually, how did it make you feel? What came to your mind?
Yeah.
Well, I was at the racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
I know my regular Saturday, Wednesday. Racetrack, Wickerman, Mighty Mike, I think that.
R.I.P. Mighty.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mighty. You know my good friend that too. Arthur will call me and say, Wickerman, you know you're wanting to Captain Barkey. Me say, no. Where go on? And I say, me know you say Barkey get shot, man. And I said, I want you, man. Me don't have the truck, you know. Come off of my phone and load them. I be a room all the while. Them something not go on, man. The Barkey I get shot for. Same time, say, hold on. You know, say, a man trail him and him girl go on hotel and shot. When him say, the man trail him and the girl, right there, so. It's like me drop, cause me say, after we, you know, say, if I saw it go something go so. Cause me know about the trailing. Me know about the trailing. The man a trail them. The man trail the girl right through. The man threaten them. Saying when me know about the Captain Barkey, tell me. So me say Barkey, I hear him, just be careful, cause the man him say the man a Haitian and rare. But Barkey never expects it to reach that distance and that journey. That's why he's a man where him just take everything for joke. So me know Barkey never really a pre to do the man not like how the man a pre for doing things. Shake me up, man. Me drop on the step, shake me up big time. And then me get up and say, people are calling me and I say, for true. If I cash him and me I say, I can't confirm that. I hope it not go so. You understand? Maybe something happen and then him not dead and dead. Boy, me I tell you a star, me never see something like this. It rock my man, me I tell you a star.
Some new information coming out. We know that Barkey's killer has since committed suicide.
Yeah.
And we're going to play this clip from CBS 4. So take a listen.
Hear this.
Jealous Kernizan. He is the manager for a Haitian music group in New York City, and reports from New York say he was angry as a hornet when he found out that his wife had a boyfriend, that he was stalking her to the point that she took out a restraining order and then followed her to the hotel on Saturday night where she was having a rendezvous with her lover, killed her and the lover. It was an extreme crime of passion, according to Deputy U.S. Marshal Barry Golden.
This individual stalked his ex-girlfriend, locked their car in, and then just opened fire relentlessly. 20 to 30 rounds were fired.
Well, New York City police teamed up with the United States Marshal Service and tracked this man to South Florida. They've been working this case for the last couple of days. Eventually tracked him to this apartment not too far from the Golden Glades interchange. They tried to get him to come out, but he wouldn't. Marshals said they heard 3 shots. It would appear that he tried to kill himself, missed once, missed twice, but the third bullet did the trick.
You are listening to the Black Radar YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and keep listening.
Third types of charm, as I say. And it is just amazing how you can be here today, gone tomorrow. Enjoy life, make the most of it, and appreciate people who are around you. If you appreciate them, don't wait till them dead. Tell them no.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
That's
because
true.
you may just go.
I think that's one of the main things that we need to do more often.
Yes.
Because we have the people them around us. And so often we take the little things for granted.
Yes, that's true.
And even though me see you every day, me don't say, well, you know, say me love you, star. Me just love you. And greet you with a hug, that smiley.
Right.
And when you're gone, We realize, say, we really miss out on a lot. And we need to do this more often among ourselves. Because these moments never come back. Once they're gone, that's it.
Actually, yes. Talk to us about your relationship with Captain Barkey. I mean, the association.
Well, my relationship with Captain Barkey coming from all the way from 91. When I just come into dancehall music as a DJ at first.
Right.
Coming from high school, I dropped right into the studio. Captain Barkey and Wickerman picked me up. Lady Mackerel, who is now Maca Diamond, Queen Paula, Sandy Star. We formed a crew named Worm Them.
Yes.
And I was the little slim one who would always go out first, knowing that I'm new to all this and getting the experience. And trust me, Captain Barkey and Wickerman on every major show that keep, every show, right through, we not get no rest. So I was the one who always have to go out at first. Sing my little thing, I do my little thing, and then Queen Paula and Maca Diamond would come on, and then Sandy Star, and then the big acts, Wickerman and Captain Barkey. So they are the one who stepped me through music until today, and we keep that love within us.
Yeah.
Maca Diamond, Queen Paula, but Captain Barkey, Wickerman. I'm so close to Wickerman and Captain Barkey. We live like brothers and sisters. They are my family. I spend more time around them than with my two kids. Because I eat, live, and drink music. So I always have to in the street. So Barkey is a man where once you get to know that brother, it's hard to get rid of him. And once him drop somewhere, whether one time, two time, is like, yo, that man have a different kind of energy.
Yes, he does.
He have a different kind of energy. Once him drop here, you'll never forget him. You'll never forget that brother. And trust me, it's going to be so hard. Because me take this like a mighty blow to the heart. And it's going to be so hard to really get past all of this and know, say, but then the reality is I'm really and truly gone. It's a big shock.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yes, it's a big shock.
And I mean, you know, you say Captain Barkey and Wickerman are like family to you.
Right.
But and then we have actually a blood relative.
Right, his
here,
brother.
His brother. And I don't know, tell us the relationship with you and your brother, Captain Barkey. Was it a close one? And
very close.
And how did it, what was your feeling when you heard? Do you think it was a joke too?
I thought it was a BlackBerry blog when I see it on my Facebook and everything. I said, I hope this is just another BlackBerry
on
scam.
your Facebook is where you saw it.
And the BlackBerry.
They then kill off people all the while when they go so.
And then I get a call straight from New York and then I say, you sure? And then after the person hang up, a next call come in again. So I say, hold on, I'm going to call them number then. Because I have about 5 different numbers for Barkey. I don't even think my mother have so much number for him.
Right.
I call every one of them and I get voicemail. So I say, whoa. I call someone else and the person said, but me them talk last night, but after 2, I say, alright then. I call back the person, but your beer tears, like 15 minutes after. I said, them just get the direct news from some information from some federal or something like that.
Wow.
So that's where I break down and say, alright, I can't approach mommy like this now because we had a brother before that have a tragic similar like this over a woman thing, same way. So it's more than 8 of us, 9 of us really, 8 boys and 1 girl.
Right.
So the two boys get tragically like this now, So I have to know to approach my mother being at 79-year-old now. So I say, alright. And I call mommy and tell her, I say, mommy, alright, you know, I don't think I get enough rest, mommy. Just lock off your phone, lock off the TV, lock off the radio. Just not take no call or nothing and get some rest. Come on, sufficient time to get to the pastors and the deacons and all that. Then we get over there and then we get around it and eventually she, you know, get over it. But right now we should break down like 6 times for the first night because Barkey's like the head cornerstone for the family, you know. Yeah, he's the one that been there for me being through school and all that.
Wow. And another brother had that same.
Yeah, and Barkey's the one who carried me like almost every stage where I've been on during my teen years. You know, Sting 91 come to Sting 93, all them show there. James Van Beach with Wickerman, him always call me up on the stage. I'm a little brother this, rare bigger blood. You know, so it's like a part of me gone. Because 3 days before that, Ron Mushet interviewed me on RFM in the morning and him called me and say, yo, me like that, and send some BlackBerry, some message on my phone. Big up my little brother, take them on.
Right.
It's the last message. It's like a relay and just give me a button and just come out of the race. And I say, whoa, what is it's like? I still feel like part of my gone because he's so close. Yeah. Me like really close because we have some plans to get something done. We have some songs we haven't done yet, even combination.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it shake me a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And Beetle Bailey, you know, I know you're a consummate performer, MC, you do everything in one. Yes. I know you've done a lot of work with Barkey in terms of probably bringing him on stage or, you know, just interacting with him. What was your first impression when you heard the news and how you handling, how you coping?
Well, to tell you the truth, you know, when me hear the news first, it hit me shock because I wonder if this was a joke, but the person who called me and tell me, them people don't really run joke.
Right.
Ghost call me because I say, this is a family, you know. The entertainment fraternity is a family, and as one thing happened to one of us,
true,
it's coming like a chain, a domino. Everybody link up and find out. So,
chain reaction.
yes, like a chain reaction. So, through me and my piece in my head now, my earpiece, me I say, because I was celebrating a belated birthday.
Right.
Because it's 2 days after my birthday that. So I was still in my birthday mood and having a vibe. But when Ghost called me and tell me this, I couldn't believe it. My phone actually hang up. So I have to really get a credit and call him back and say, what y'all tell me?
Yeah.
He must say, yeah man, and confirm it. And by 2-2s, Cabra called me. And said, Biggs, because Barkey, Wickerman, Action, and Dugsy, Mega,
yes,
we have a different band. Tony Curtis, Lucky D. We have a different band. Not saying that we don't rate Bounty Killer and all those other artists, but we have a special little band where anything, cause the entertainer side, the football side, is we farm it from there. We farm the team. Me, Barkey, Wickerman, Snaggapus. We are the center of the team.
Right.
So we are like a family. We travel together. I know Barkey before Barkey was Barkey. Before Barkey get even one child. I know Barkey from him riding bicycle because we grew up in the same scheme. His house is up there, but I'm in Brother Sean, which Bigger Blood was the smallest, young, very young.
Right.
So
we
know Barkey before him joined the army.
From name General Barkey them time. Before me even name Captain.
Right.
General Barkey.
General, right.
And my stage performance did not just come about like that. It was Captain Barkey and Wickerman when I left Specshang from Shabba them and in myself give me a piece of cussing and said, BK, you can do it, you have talent, no seriousness, with the happiness, with the joy, with the Barkey and Wickerman. Otherwise from Wickerman and me and Barkey, it come like a Beagle Bailey and Barkey perform when Wickerman are about. If Wickerman are about, they still bring me in all over the country. So it lasts a brother. Barkey is a brother to me. I say brother. I know every little thing when him come and reason me about. Him reason me about him family, him mother, him woman, him sister, every little thing about me with them. Me is like a Rasta youth where we all a vibe, and believe me, Barkey no deserve. I did not deserve to go this way.
No.
And believe me, it hurt me. It hurt me. And me no really come a road, you know. Cause me tell you, me no have BB, me no have Twitter, me no have none of them something there.
Right.
So when you see me come forward on the bus for the first time, you see say me really feel it.
Yeah, man.
Me name push out all that, and brother say me come out for Barkey, Jamaica, IRFM. We last in everything. You have a key.
Yeah.
Barkey is the key of humor in the entertainment business.
So true.
Him is
very pleasant.
The cornerstone where every artist laugh. And him say, if you say something to Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, or Sizzler, or Keep It On, and them just laugh and say, Barkey that man.
Yes, that's true.
Humor, we have the humor in the business. Me can like when you say serious, we can turn on like a pipe and humor and everybody start laugh. Barkey is one of them will push me to the limit. Believe me.
Wow.
We're gonna join Maka Diamond online now. She's in England. Right. So Maka Diamond, welcome to the buzz.
Maka. Hi Maka, we are here you.
Hi, what's going on? What's up?
What are you doing, darling?
Boy, man, listen to Beaky Bailey a while ago, and I try to hold up, and everybody been singing me and say everything is going well on the buzz, but we not try to just keep up, and what I want to say everybody is, I'm still in denial, honestly. I'm going to be honest with everybody. That is what is keeping me up right now. I'm just saying this not real,
Yes. And look at the spirit you had here, even because you were here last week.
Wednesday you were here,
and gosh, look here, a week before I come on that program, I pinged Barkey and sent him the song, the 40 and Fabulous.
Yes.
And it was all drama and joke and BB. He was like, oh, Maka, out of all of them, I'm the grandfather. And then he said, anyway, I true though. Right. I would just laugh, and he just always laugh no matter what. And it's like, to me, here's the Barkey the other way that I can't believe. We cannot believe, I swear.
I couldn't believe when I heard it.
I kept calling his phone, in hoping that he was going to pick up and...
Oh gosh, I pinged till I weak. And the worst part of me is Barkey introducing me to Tracy a couple of years ago. Our father died. She came to Jamaica, you know, and then afterwards we became close because, you know, she kept a couple of events, and I went to on her birthday and stuff like that, you know, and so I was like the sister on her side and the big sister for Barkey in between everything and stuff like that. So it hurt me, you know. It's not even Barkey alone. I know both of them, and that is what is so, I mean, are taking. I can't believe. It was just 2 months ago. Tracy came to Jamaica and I had a show in But when did they go to Germany? When they went to Germany?
We went to Germany the 1st of August.
Right. So it's about just after Germany trip.
We came back the 18th of August from Germany.
Exactly. Okay. So about 2 or 2 whatever days after that, she was in Jamaica. She called me and said, "I'm away. I have to talk to you." And you know, and we talked that day, and everything just seemed okay.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm always interested in finding out if she's all right and stuff like that. So, and she's always a pleasant girl. She never acts as nothing is wrong in her life, and she won't let you know. You know, so she's just always that type of person. So it's like this happening is so surprising to me. But, you know, I'm just saying, you know, may they rest in peace. And, I mean, we just know, it's like a lot of people been calling, and the people that are trying to keep event and talking about raising money. We don't want Barkey thing go like that. We not depend on them thing there. You know, we just want to know, say, everything is just peaceful and quiet, and it's too stressful already, you get me? And we just want everything just run smooth and have a different energy, and we just keep the happiness that I trust me from the there, and I give it 2 jokes same another night.
You know, one of the things I was going to ask you, Maka, because you see, the people who are in studio with us now are remembering fun times with Barkey, how humorous he was, and how he was very instrumental in helping a lot of them launch their careers. Like how you're overseas now. Talk to us about some of the memories you had of Barkey, especially, you know, the happy times. You know, what were some of the things that stand out in your mind about Captain Barkey?
I mean, as I said, he was always helpful to me when it comes to my career. He ended up on the list with Captain Bounty, you know, all of the artists that will help me, you know, with him and Wickerman them, and, you know, he always been a part of my career. Most of my memorable moments with Barkey is the first time I ever go on a big stage, which is Sunsplash, is Barkey. And we could carry me this up. You get me? I mean, a Barkey carry up and down. So, you know, that was one happy moment. My most joyful moment is like every year for my party, Barkey's always been the first person when no artist will show up. Before the sound string up, my phone is ringing. Even 9 o'clock in the night, when not even party time. I'm close already, me walking in. That is always Barkey talk. And when about not reach, you know, so then the moments that is like, man, holy. Wow. I would go, we in New York, I would do shows and events and stuff like that together, and we'll par up on the beach at Elsha, for the time, and we'll talk and we'll laugh, and you know, it's a holy. It was like my brother Barkey, just like a friend. Barkey, my brother Barkey is have house problem, man problem, any problem. Barkey knows it. Honestly, it's my brother that me not have nobody else to talk about nothing. The other day I've been calling him every minute and say, "I want to talk to you. When I come back to Jamaica, him say December, I more time I want to talk to him." And the next time, most of him say, "I want some more joke and I want we are deal. They get too far and too long come." You know, I so rap. So me and him think different. It's just a brother, and it come like a female birth me, and my mother birth him. I saw it.
Did Barkey any at all communicate to you that this man was probably like a thorn, or you know, him after him? Did he know? Did anything go down? Anything at all where him indicate to any of you that you know?
To be honest, I had an idea that it was really it kind of sticky, but I wasn't picturing murder.
Right.
You get me?
Right.
And I have met this man about 3 times. Because I tell him, I got close and so. He's a man that is really obsessed and possessive. If I go to Tracy's always been, come back, let's come to New York, and I come look at me. If I do go to New York and I have to take her out, I have to explain to this man. And if we are even out there, in 15 minutes, he calls and I have to talk on the phone and make sure me and her is there. That was the type of man, and I was always pissed off at because I was like, I mean, and I can see her hurt, and she'll be like, "Must I see? I go over freedom, and I can't take it." And also, them little stuff that I know she was going through, and then knowing that Barkey involved. I was in the middle, you know, but I've heard of instance where, but he joked about it. He was like, Maka, you know, so one night I saw a car trailing us, and I said to Tracy, say, you know, so somebody trailer, and she's never paying me no mind, and it's when I show her the man sort of the dance and look on we. That's when Tracy believe me. I remember that one instance, but it's because it is so much, you know, him as a man and laugh, you know, and take it a joke. So I never really, you know, but I was the type of person, like, once he told me that from them time that I mean no certain situation, he's like, if I see her put up a picture with him and give it, I'll be like, what you doing, girl? Take it down. Mind to get in, you know, I would do them stuff, you know. But if me didn't know say drastic, you know, because me not talk a lot, then I even talk more than Barkey about the problems she was going through. But she never once tell me that this man threatened her and whatever, because she had done that, me would have maybe said something to Barkey, you understand? But Barkey's a man, he don't like anybody in him business and stuff like that, so she always been begging me, don't say nothing to him, we don't want to let him, you know, don't say me talking, whatever, which I respect their privacy, you understand? So if she had said nothing drastic, me know him because I'm a brother that would go deeper.
How about you, Wicco? How about you?
Well, me's a man where me just talk when me hear no Barkey, no hide nothing from me, you know. Barkey tell me anything will happen, cause me and Barkey close like that. Barkey know me, and me know Barkey, me know Barkey.
Yeah, well, maybe you will say that to me like a man and man.
Yeah,
but but when she relate to me couldn't go to Barkey and say, Ray. So it's most of the last section from September, as we used to when I come from Germany, it's just me and her. She came to Jamaica for 3 days, and she said, Maka, I want to talk to you. I honestly never liked how she looked when I saw her. She was really stressed. She looked slim, and I said to her, I remember saying to her, why are you stressing out yourself? Why are you doing, why are you making mistakes? And she said, no man, everything good now, man. I'm gonna move out, I'm gonna live my own life now, whatever. She never felt like nothing is wrong, you know. But me, I said, because I was scared to really go to Barkey, because me promise her, because it's woman to woman. You understand me? Promise her, I'm not really, I will bring them business that she talking, you get me? So maybe if I had said something to Barkey, he would have said, went to the Wicker, you understand? But me never really want to get you. So I understand what you have to Wicker, but man, the argument is more show.
Let's hear from Wicker, like, you know, how your reasoning go, or, you know.
No, well, me and Barkey a reason and thing, you know, like we got Germany. Yeah, we got Germany and thing. We got Germany, go do a show in Bersenberg in Germany. And me and him a reason, and him a say, boy, John, we can hear me. Boy, that girl a star and thing, but a brother follow me and a call me and a threaten me. So, me look on him and I say, yo, you hear me? You can't take them things as simple, you know, because you know, that man do us to this time. No underrate no man. So, just be careful and rare, because you're a big man. Me can't tell you what you do still, you know, but make a decision and know where you have to start, because it looks serious, see? So, me know about the trailing when them trail Barkey and think Barkey tell me. So, me can't hide that. Me have to talk. When me talk this, me have make people know plain. When Barkey gets shot, people call me and I say, boy, John, I wonder if Barkey involved in a drugs with them man, and Ray make them shot him and Ray. They have to make the world know, say, Barkey not deal with drugs. Barkey no drink. Barkey no smoke. Barkey when Barkey attack, you barely can't hear me when talk soft. Barkey just a nice, jovial person who get jokes. So me want the world know, say, Barkey no do nothing with no drugs and no bad nothing. I just know, say, I just a girl thing where anyone we as man it can't happen to, because none of we not perfect. We get catch sometime, but how we happen and in our kind of way. So it still can't happen to anyone away, but how it happen. But here we wrong is when a man threaten me, you know, me I go make a decision right there. So I just that's what me wrong back for. That's what me vex for.
Probably just leave it alone and just
yeah, that's what I'm upset about, because if him see it did end up being a bother between him and the man, having all a confrontation, or after be playing like hide and seek, man knowing him. That is very dangerous, because I mean a man we know him I get one alright with it, but it's when him know the person, it's a whole new different concept that, you know, he might take a different kind of drive to their life there. You understand? So boy, me just vex and upset. Oh, it have to end up like that.
And honestly, Kashima and everybody, what I think too, when we women get caught up in certain situation, we would know it's justice, but she probably could have put back on his P and Q's, but maybe she was scared of losing him.
That meeting
so it's a whole different situation, and we will have a look on it on both sides. I'm definitely thinking that heard these drastic statements because she's more closer to this man, and I think she was just scared to tell back the truth. Listen, this man is dangerous, because she know he's gonna back out, and she's gonna lose him, and that's what she didn't want.
So she was still with him.
Yeah, that was a question I was going to ask.
She was still with the man at the time.
Because information reached a restraining
reports
order.
surfaced that she had a restraining order. So if there's a restraining order, I don't foresee that they're living in the same house.
Yeah.
No, man, she told me, because I asked her, I'm going to tell you, when she put the picture, they said, what's it going on? She said, no, man, everything's good. And move out. We're not living together no more. I'm going to move on. That's what she told me. And even I was when I see her the other day in Jamaica, that's what she told me. So I'm saying, okay, everything is good then.
Right.
We accept it. And she didn't sound like, if she, him threatening her, whatever. So I'm just saying, that means that this man, I mean, maybe, I'm just assuming, so maybe if he even was threatening her, she was just scared. She maybe just don't want to lose baggage, so she not make it sound drastic to him. They just take it simple. Even me, maybe we have to take it simple and say, tell them, man, don't do nothing. And move on. Queer and, as well, in maybe never say nothing, and give them 1 and 2 threats, and then just let them take it simple.
Barkey never knows that. Barkey never really believes that I go towards that direction then. Trust me.
Well, yes, I guess him take it lightly.
Him
take it lightly, and being as the man know my artist too. And man no normally hurt artists like that. Football and artists, no matter what happen. Them not hurt artists and baller like that. And I guess Barkey, as me say already, underestimate that brother.
Right,
and him underestimate him so much that it's like
brush it off.
So yeah, he just put it on the table and said, "Sure, just bun for bun."
But me tell the man, me say, gentleman, remember, we are Jamaican man and we no kill man for woman, Our culture different. But me say, you see the Asian people, man, Yankee, them love talk about left them shorty. Me say, be careful of that Asian brother, Because the man tell me say Asian and right there, so me start trembling.
I know, life is funny. This is gonna sound so funny on a serious note. Yes. The only thing I remember is the Barkey one day was that be careful, is the Asian man that get voodoo. But Tim love run joke, we just it's like
I'm gonna end up a lot.
It's like I was always running. Trust me, I was always running joke with him like that. I was saying, man, this man over here and voodoo, I was always saying that. But it's like we not think one shooting, we not think more. It's like we never know it till I reach this stage. I swear.
But believe me, the Captain Barkey we know, we lost a nice, jovial cornerstone in the business.
Yeah, man.
Everybody look to us Barkey for a new joke,
Yeah, man.
When Barkey come, them say, hear this, no, him have a new one, and him have new one, right?
No, but the funniest thing about this, when Barkey come in and when him walk in at the studio, like the whole studio just silent and just listen for the newest thing him have on the market. And trust me, when him drop it, it's shot.
We love him.
Growing you end up, you just have to roll and can't help it. People laugh till they cry all high water.
Action. I remember one time when in 98 when we come on and when Jamaica have the campaign, World Cup campaign, and we're on a plane from Mobile coming to Kingston, Reggae Boy and the artists them, and believe me, Barkey turned that plane
upside down
that everybody were in them seat. Reggae Boy from all who have to come gather around the artists them just to listen where Barkey have to say, because Barkey have some joke even they didn't stand up comedy. Believe me. When you don't really know the half of Barkey when Barkey just sit down off the stage and start talk. And him is a man who pump me up for fine joke too, because me say, oh, you see him Wicca is a little layback man, but when Wicca find a joke, all for days. But it's a Barkey, him coming some because snap joke.
One liner.
But every 5 minutes.
Can you give us one of
we used to always admire with him, like when we at the party at night time. I'm always like come side of me because Trim know me love the answers like him, so anything him come with me alright with it. Him like action. That be the inner the yellow skirt. Just take the eye and go right down on her foot. The boot, I don't fear in action. As somebody should borrow the boot from. And if you go look on her toe, then you can better say 2 or 3 can't depend it. And trust me, if I say that, the whole place just a mash up. And then now like me and we are laughing now. And we come down and say, I will not deal with man, I'm not with the pan. I will not chat now. But I just feel we think that if always a trouble somebody, I have some say and trust me, that's why him say it. Or when you're in a sad mood. All when you're mad, all when you're mad.
I never say a person will weigh about 5,000 pounds dance like Barkey know every one of the dance move them. A man feel age.
Yes.
And when you see my dance, you have to just laugh and say.
And guess what happened now? Me no cut you. Go say this when him can't do them, just remaggle them and rename them. Him just rename them. You see them too hard, the one that him sweat and them have to work a lot. Him just remaggle it to film thing and just call it one different name.
It's a Barkey, a man who can say, boy, BK, your box out the cow foot there. Heart me as a Barkey. Don't ramp with me, don't eat no cow. Boy, box out cow foot there.
Me shame to talk my one way, man, as I say, no.
No man talking, man.
As long as it fit your place.
No man, it's shit, man. Let me tell you how me say, Kashima. If me buy one shoes and come to me, I live in it, you know.
Right.
And anytime you start living it, because be careful about it, because Barkey don't look at me and say, yo, man, I'm tired of that booty, you know.
That's true. That's Barkey. That's Barkey.
Same thing now. Yeah, man, anything when me repeat too much, Barkey notices. Remember me tell you that.
Close, that's why I'm doing independent action that your style is no star.
Tired of slippers, you know.
I mean, I know them realize it, Him is like that. Him is like that. He's a man where you love him, you just can't help it.
Hold on, I'm showing us my joke with Captain Barkey.
Yeah, I know.
I bring Captain Barkey a Cameron's Park, you know. Come deal with racing on a different level. Me's a lover of racers. Me there track and try to turn Jackie until me get tall. Me carry Captain Barkey down a track. So me say, Captain Barkey, yeah, you me. That answer I go win the race and Barkey say, which number? Me tell him number 5 I go win the race. I say, soon come and buy it. You say, Barkey go round the back and come back. Me say, buy there. Barkey have half a bammy and this a fish.
No, he's a brother, you know. Trust me, it's when he come out to food.
In the ramp.
Him deal with food thing different, you know. Barkey come on your party and if him not get no food, the animal have it out, you know. Him eat your feet, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a man, when him gone away, at the kitchen, even the stage show, them back in the days, when them used to have stage show a country, because you know, country people, when them keep stage show, round a back, at the cooking, I go around there, so. Barkey and me man on a kitchen depan action, where you say? Kitchen, me say, I don't
Hey, Mackerel, I can remember when me are married, you know, BK, you know. Barkey tell me, say, for cut the ceremony, for move forward to the research and it's quick.
That's serious, man.
Even when me keep my birthday party, even when me keep my birthday party, Barkey depan action. At 12 o'clock now, me and you cut the cake, you know, what you say. And when Barkey cut the cake with the hand, you know, they see the next hand having the plate, you know.
So you just put the slice
there. Yeah, that means as the cake cut, I write 15 pieces, man, in straight. And in the middle of the dance, in there, eating cake.
That is, we can't talk all of these food, and we know what the people, we know when the fun realize tonight, if anyone of them ever met Barkey mother, she's just the same.
Oh gosh, man, I grew up with that woman, man.
No, right now.
She's just the same. She make you laugh to the drop.
Yeah,
me got Barkey mother in the way, man, tell them I love her.
Wow.
Maka, me dem amongst her a daytime, me go check her a daytime and me a try keep the vibes with her and thing and I try hold up her vibes, you know, me a tell you, trust me man, me not leave her car, me grow with her, you know. Me grow with her. Big up blood can't tell you.
Maka, respect if you touch that point there because what really happened, you know, Miss Clark is her name, Miss Irene Clark. She won even a gold medal in Hollywood for storytelling. And yeah, so she's a very jovial and a humorous person. She also teaches in the family. She all teaches like similar thing like Miss Lou used to do stories. She write her own stories and all that.
Maka credit good, man.
She writes stories and all that, and her little bandana settings and teach the kids them some old time games and all these things.
You're a mother. So me up on the sideline and me I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Barkey get all of them things there from Miss Clark.
All of us who do music or acting, because a lot of us in the family have that human thing. They will all get it from Miss Irene Clark.
If you meet Miss Clark, you see me as a person who grew up with Miss Clark. Miss Clark is one of them people that were dressed like Mota. Some of the time.
Yes.
Very cultural.
Cultural person.
Yeah.
Right.
And tell Anansi's story, all kind of folklore. You see her upon holiday time.
Yes.
So me I say, oh, yes, so Barkey get them story from and them TL thing and them thing. I find me mother. Me say mother 79. So when me see Miss Clark and me sit down and listen to Miss Clark, she always have young people and she always bless. Even other night when I hear her and Kashi program,
music.
The woman was so pleasant and nothing she put on. So she played. Even in a death of her son, me still she not go angry and she know what she say. God know best. And I mean I tell her, I saw Miss Clark stay from me know her as a young youth in my teenager.
You are listening to the Black Radar YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and keep listening.
Have anybody heard from Barkey's wife? You know, how is she doing in all of this? Because I can only imagine, you know, she probably has a lot of questions, you know, and I just can't imagine what she's going through, you know?
Yeah, man, I spoke with her. Yesterday I talked to her for a long time. And she tell me, say, you know, she have some little things where she have finish up with and then thing there. And she really want, she says she concerned about Captain Barkey daughter, Sashana, and Captain Barkey mother. and him family and friends them. So she go do everything for the body come to Jamaica, but she do her little thing and straighten out her thing. Then she let me know how it go. But you know, she kind of cut up, you know, one thing. So she go do everything for the body come to Jamaica, but she do her little thing and straighten out her thing. Then she let me know how it go. But you know, she kind of cut up, you know, one thing. But me and her reason and thing, and me sure say, don't worry yourself and think. Cause me know say Captain Barkey love him wife same way and them thing there. I just an unfortunate thing where a little thing go down, but you saying? But me talk to her and she work out her thing. And she said she deal with Captain Barkey thing official same. Okay, understand? Okay. And you can hear she talk from her heart. Yes. She love Captain Barkey from her heart. She talk. She said she hug up her husband and kiss her husband and make her husband know say, me love you when me a Bowie and them thing. So she talk from her heart and me say, baby, don't worry yourself. You don't guilty or nothing, you okay. True.
Yeah, because it's a devastating situation. You can only imagine, you know, what may be going through her head, and you know she will not have that opportunity ever to say
or get clarification
or get any clarification of nothing. And you know, we don't even know, like, you know, how he left the house, what were his last words to her and that sort of thing, and you know how everything ended up.
She told me that she dropped Captain Barkey at the airport when Captain Barkey was going to New York.
Wow.
So she dropped him at the airport. Captain Barkey is supposed to perform somewhere, a little party thing.
Barkey love him wife, you know. So what I can recall as I said, when I married, I married a real married, you know. I don't know organized to fly out after no money. I married a real thing because over 18 years from school with my wife. So Barkey was at my wedding. So Barkey said, "Have something to ask me." Yeah. As you know, the artists, they are married, but some of them not real.
Right.
So he have to find the real thing. So I show Barkey say, boy, I'm going to get married. I said, Barkey, a good thing, man, settle down, man, and whatsoever, and Barkley, do him thing and fly out. But when Barkey go foreign, me I tell you, so the joy they did it. Barkey, they look forward to it, for migrate. When him say, boy, Beaks, me I'll live a foreign, you know, and I plan to take up him youth, them, and wally party, me I tell you, say, if you know, say, at this so, Barkey will lose him life. True. It hurt me, cause me feel good in myself. Say, yeah, man, Barkey, man, can set up a little family, man, make a better. Believe me.
I can tell you this straight, cause this is how we know. Captain Barkey love him mother from him heart.
True, man. And him youth them.
Captain Barkey love his children. Then you see, if you make no mistake with Captain Barkey picnic, you have problem.
True.
That's something that you make experience, you know. Me make a mistake and run a little joke and a problem me have, you know. Him love him picnic them, no ramp with him picnic them, so that's what me know about. Right. So it's a good youth overall. But me I tell you, say no man no perfect. No matter how good you think you is, a little banana skin there if it slide you down the road where a man drop.
True.
Trust me.
It's only a pity that he never really get to correct a mistake before it really reached to this. You understand? He never get a second chance to correct him thing. But we're all human beings. We're all human beings. We have to give
I understand that men does always get caught up in situations, and we as man know our man share. So we just and as to me the wife wasn't.
I don't know man thing alone in no matter. Woman stays so too, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we know.
God, uno give it trouble to you.
Woman more skill than we do.
That's a new debate.
Woman's point of view, but as for his wife, me know that as everybody's saying, because he's always in Milwaukee. He's not a lady I've seen often because Milwaukee is really far, so he's always the person going. She will come to Jamaica, but not very often. So, you know, and I am really, honestly, I'm really familiar with his first baby mother, Bella. Yeah. You know, because Bella, she and me close, so she's really a good person. So Barkey have a lot of good people in his life because he seems so happy and so jovial and friendly. He didn't even meet these women. He's gonna get caught up because they're gonna love him, you know. So it's just a sad situation, and we just have to just say, you know, we have to just console the wife and see what we can do, or whenever anybody make at the funeral or whatever, we try to just make the best of it, you know.
Maka, I know it's late where you are now because you're a couple hours.
Just want to say thank you for sharing with us, Maka Diamond.
I stay up late, very late, which I don't really sleep. From this incident, every time I come from the studio, you know, I had my first show Saturday night in Birmingham, and I don't talk nothing about Barkey and I say that I don't believe. It's like
I'm still in denial. Yes.
Yeah, and what I do know, what is urging me so much is like, once I come to the phone home, I'm going to bed by myself. That's when the tears come in, and it doesn't stop till I see the lights come out in the morning. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go sleep, you know, and it's hard. I feel a little relief when I get the news this morning about the stupid man kill himself, you know. That kind of give me a little better feeling.
The justice.
You know,
Well, Maka, thank you so much for joining us. And of course, just keep being 40 and fabulous, darling. Keep it up.
Yeah, man, big up the True Loyal Records. Look here, we can't everybody know my situation where I'm in now. So I need to know every detail, the funeral, whatever. Right now, there's another problem on my head. So I'm trying to see what can work out, if I could go back, whatever. So I'm asking him, please.
No worry, Maka, we just keep it.
We keep it posted. Yeah, we keep it posted.
Definitely.
Come on, keep it.
All right,
Maka Diamond.
Yeah, man, no problem. Here and a big up.
All right, that's Maka Diamond linking us from London, England, yeah? We're going to get to Rollo now. Rollo from Negril, who was a manager for Captain Barkey and Wickerman, and I'm sure this is also a big shock for him. Rollo, welcome.
Good night to everybody in the studio.
Hey,
good night to the listeners out there.
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself.
Respect, Rollo.
Rollo, talk to us about...
What was it like working with Captain Barkey? Was he hard to work with, or, you know, what's your experience?
Very easy to work with. A nice person. Very jovial, can be serious at times, and I see him as a person who give people chances, because I'm a relatively young man, and I remember listening to Captain Barkey while going to school in the minibus, listening and cassettes and sound system and so on. And when I get a chance to work with Barkey and Wicker, I was going through a very terrible phase in my career. I will get into the details of that, but somebody recommended me to Barkey, I can't manage it because I don't know to promote artists and so on. And him come on himself, we want a manager, and the reason it out and say, yeah, man, I want to manage you, and introduce me to Wicker and thing, and that was it. I mean, to me, that was one of the biggest breaks I ever got in the music business. So I'm eternally grateful to both artists for working with me. And it was a good time because, as I said, Barkey, full of jokes.
Right.
Barkey, one time Barkey buy a belt for me in New York, and Barkey look on the belt and hold up the belt. Because everybody knows he's a big guy, and Barkey look at the belt, and when him call me and say, man, I saw the man waist big, man. Just hold those weight to the man. And he just make a big joke out of it, and every time him see me, him said to me, say, you lose a pound yet. You know what I mean? It was just a nice person.
Yes.
And throughout the years, even when I wasn't working with him in a managerial capacity, we still kept the link. Just a few years ago, when I had my accident, Barkey is the only artist that come to Westmoreland and come look for me. You know what I mean? And I work with a whole heap of people. And Barkey make sure he pass through and give me a link. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's where I can show you the type of person he is. And you know what I mean? I produced one song with him once called Squeaky. Yeah, I was in the studio and working with some other artists, and Barkey pop up and Barkey say, who for writing this? And I can't talk now, I can't give no time I so somebody say, I write man come and say, fuck you, what are you doing? Rhythm. He said, rhythm, I'm in the point, you must be mad, man. Oh, we have a vibe tonight. And the song went down, they are big in the French Caribbean, and also they were in France, Nice. I have a lot of good memories about him, and I was speaking to him last Friday before the unfortunate incident, because he linked me on BBM, and because I just communicated on BBM or Facebook ever since he moved. He linked me, and we about back and forth, texting back and forth about an hour about some business, some stuff that he asked me to take care of. And then I moved to Hardy and Bones. I was planning to call Barkey Saturday now.
Yeah.
To give me an update. And then I get a call from a man, and man say, brother, I chew. I say, what you talking about? The man say, I chew, so them kill Captain Barkey. I just stop my vehicle same time on the roadside. I said, what?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Mash me up. You know what I mean? Because I never vision a man like Captain Barkey down by the gun. I never think about it. I shoot Barkey. I want to kill Barkey in the car.
Maybe a joke will kill him, but not a gun.
Yeah, because Barkey just full of jokes, sir. You know what I mean? So, my heart goes out to his family. All the friends, all the people that work with him over the years. You know what I mean? The fans, because he'll definitely be missed after the dancehall scene, because we're talking about stage show performance.
Yeah, man.
Everybody don't know Captain Barkey and Wickerman. One of the wickedest things you can see on a stage show.
Yes. Just a general question for everybody. How do you think Captain Barkey would want to be remembered?
Wow. Well, in a happy way. Food galore, me sure that him would enjoy.
No food after that. No food. Him wants everybody alive.
Yes, man. And lots of joke running. You know, making fun of everybody, that's his thing.
Yeah, I could say as his little brother, many a times I'm in a very sad mood. I didn't want to tell him what Barkey we just said something and that totally erased all the bad mood of me in a while ago. That's my big brother Barkey. He's just very jovial, very fun, like he's a humorous person. And he's a humanitarian as well, because just like him say, him check for people and him consider it, ungrateful.
Right. True,
he's a good person.
Yeah.
True.
I think Barkey would like to see each and every one of us live a decent life, knowing the circumstances, to make a better step forward, and don't make no mistake along the way. So Barkey's a pleasant youth, so pleasantness, niceness, full enjoyment is what Barkey would have liked to see each and one of us. Because he don't wish to people bad.
And he's a family man.
He's a family man.
Yeah, he's a family man.
I want to stop him. I know this all about people. They beat on this thing about, oh man dead because man I give bun, and I'm write about things for Facebook, and I'm say a whole lot of things. And you say this is the hypocrisy out there in the world, and especially in entertainment. Because people come from the New York Post, Wall Street Journal, talking about Captain Barkey. I see Captain Barkey picture on the cover of Billboard magazine website today. And Barkey name in every major publication worldwide. Just because him get shot. So all these years, nobody never recognized the talent that he was and is. Because Barkey have a 40 per hit song. And I think he was one of the most unrecognized DJs in Jamaica. It's like he never get him just due. So I hope that we can do something as an industry, then a fraternity, the music fraternity, to keep his memory alive. Because we can't make it just be like everybody, with Captain Barkey gone, and then my grandfather that's a 9-day talk, and then everybody forget about him. And the only time people can't remember him when they talk about man or gay, but keep man born and get shot down. Because our father hear that thing and negative thing. Nobody look at the contribution that Captain Barkey made as an artist.
That is so true. That is so true.
For more than 3 decades, because they come from the 80s up to now. Even last week, Barkey said new tune come give me
current. Always current.
Hold on, you say Barkey, one of Barkey first prominent song. Him did with the artist name, Dignitary Stylish name. Don't Like Trouble. Don't Love Trouble. Don't Love Trouble. If you remember that song, and Barkey is a person who don't like trouble. No matter what, no problem on him.
Can't take problem. He's a man, as his stress start, him just get mad. Him can't take problem. Everything him take for joke, I learn a serious matter. Him take it for joke. That's the person he is.
Well, I think Captain Barkey may have done his last interview with IRA FM on Tuesday of last week.
Yeah, with IRA FM, that's for real.
I think so too, because you were just talking to him about the same situation, I mean,
about what's new for him, what he's working on, and his special projects. I think that may have been his last interview.
Because I talked to him like every day on BBM. And he was making fun with the Vegas thing and all of that. And me even said to him, I said, boy, Barkey, when you come back to Jamaica, you're hot. Because I just released the video with me in it, and that play like right round the clock. Plus, me hear 1 and 2 song, them a play back now. The Vegas thing, stir back bun for bun, and another one. And Go-Go Wine, Go-Go Wine, which we did some harmony on that back in the early 90s. And I said to him, Barkey, when you come back, you're hot. Me and different, I never drop the friendship because me have to up and on that train because you nah left me.
Oh yeah, as I said, Vegas. Let me tell you this, even though a Barkey thing, Vegas go through that something there,
Yes.
Right now, Vegas could have do with the man they doing and the week of Vegas thing, Vegas thing a serious thing.
But he was a hard farmer method.
Yeah. Him see everything, so for him thing, me have to say John no Vegas. Me don't know you hold it, but just hold it you.
We can go Facebook, we can go Facebook.
Okay.
And he go Facebook hard.
Yeah, him go reasoning. And talking helps.
As simple as they make it sound, it's a rough situation, which I'm sure all of us at some point in time in our lives we experience, situations, stuff like that. So you just have to hold it, You just have to hold it. And it's really sad that
sometimes other things we can hold, but you have to just learn how to control it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you know something too? We are man in Jamaica. Not that sweet, we like when we say we are take man on man. Yeah, but it's a part of the culture.
Man have joy doing that.
Yeah, man, we come back and we say, yo, this boy a fool, And everybody are there. But guess what? This world is changing. If you notice the amount of man killing man and killing woman for them things, and then they will hide and kill himself. Because this brother are fine. Why nobody just kill himself first? I mean, forgive me, my son is so careless. But if you don't kill himself, why nobody is going to do it unless you keep them alone?
True.
But even looking at the situation, what will happen to the 2 children that are left behind?
Okay.
Mother and fatherless. So, It's crazy. I mean, 9:39. Rollo, any parting words, any final points you'd like to make?
My parting words, my parting words is this. I will always remember Captain Barkey. To me, he might be gone in the flesh, but, you know, spiritually, he will live on, and musically. Because, as I said, he's one of the best persons that I ever met. Inside of the music business and outside of the music business. He's a good person. I remember him talking about him family. And, you know what I mean? Him just, Barkey just different. And I don't remember the jokes. We come in there, remember one time we go one dance and I send it to bed and place them slipe and the dance ever two work out right and Barkey just say, wow, which part the call go there?
Yeah, man.
And we just got to with wicked. I mean, so I'm always going to remember him as a good person, a jovial person, a kind person. But as I said, I don't want the name to just die out like that. And, you know what I mean? We have to do something. I don't know what we're going to do, but we have to do something because Barkey was a good youth and he making contribution for dancehall music for more than 2 decades. And whether as a recording artist, as a performer, or ever see Barkey MC show it?
Trust me, man. Yeah, man. No, you know the wickedest part of it? You want to see when my MC this one got teared on half a limb. I want him run on my Wickerman, you know. The whole, no care how the show live and everybody drop asleep. I just when him run out with that 3 limb there and start beat it up and down, so trust me, forward like crazy. Everybody are laughing, you know. Them ever do it, Fat Man and Slim Man, you know. Me can't have hear that song, you know. I remember me tell you when Barkey went on stage, you know. When he put his hand on him, and then just a go around, you know, just a go around, you know. The whole place a mash up, you know. That brother, yo, it's a go hard. It's a go hard, trust me, really hard.
Why Rollo?
Forget a man like that.
Cannot replace it. Yeah, man. Bless up everybody.
Thanks, Rollo.
Thank you so much, Rollo.
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.